How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. Now, funny story, from here, Nick and I are going to walk back to Diamond City, and sorry to adjust my headset. The first time I did this in my other save file, I had a bunch of, valuable stuff in my inventory, and I was over-encumbered, so I was slowly walking back to Diamond City the whole way, and it took like an hour.
Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now,
And they give it to me.
Something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
You said Diamond City, right?
Yeah, you know the way? Southwest a few blocks. My office is in the back alleys, with the neon heart sign out front.
Lead the way, Nick.
All right, let's move fast. Follow me.
I tried to go by myself, but it just, I don't know, didn't quite work. Yeah. I guess we'll play in third person for a little while, just to keep things interesting.
Traveling in the Commonwealth as long as I have, you learn a few things. These old buildings and alleyways give you a lot of opportunities to hide if things get bad, but that goes both ways. Always keep your eyes out and your head on a swivel. Things can go from calm to deadly in a heartbeat. Diamond City is as close to safe as you can get in the... We're not alone.
Come on, he's almost... There you go. Good job, dog meat. Uh-oh. Shit. Who else? Oh, you. Ah.
Despite the
Jeez.
bragging, it really is the most secure settlement around.
Alright, any minute now. One of these buildings, there's like a bunch of raiders in them. Maybe there, or somewhere. Burning pile of rubber, pretty common in these parts. But I thought we passed that raider building already. I guess I'm just wrong. It's not the first time I've been wrong, and it won't be the last. Oh, what? Wait a second, we're back already? What the hell? How did that go so fucking easy that time? That makes no sense. Did he take another path? And why? What in the hell's going on here? I can't wait to get back to his office and talk like an asshole. I'm really trying to be a dick in this playthrough. It's not going well so far, though. I think the worst thing I've done, really, is just steal from what's-her-name? Trudy, I think her name was? The saleswoman? God, can we hurry up? Okay, frame rate's not too fun right now, but... it's alright. Whee!
Yeah?
Probably safe to put my gun away. The rain effects are pretty decent. Although not as good as, like, Watch Dogs. That game had some amazing rain effects, I have to admit. I'm still waiting for them to announce Watch Dogs 2. I mean, it's definitely going to happen. I'm just surprised they haven't announced it by now. I figured they would have a two-year break between them, but it seems like it's going to be a little bit longer than that. I'm betting it comes out like holiday of next year, so it'll be out one year from now, like 10 months, in fact. All right, seems like everybody's asleep, which is nice. Don't have to hear their bitching about this guy being a synth. Maybe that's a minor spoiler, come to think of it, but, I mean, very minor. Synths are what they call, like, robots in this game, basically. Did I just hear one of the service bots? Almost said service droids, like I'm Star Wars.
Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you. About my reward. They always gotta ruin the moment with money talk. Here, every cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
My husband was murdered. He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. There's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my baby, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth and fend for itself.
You don't know anything about them. Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No. They never said their names.
Way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
He's like 3 feet from the door and he still managed to open it. Good for you, buddy. I'm actually looking forward to the next part, because I want to try something that I didn't do in my other playthrough. But it probably won't happen until the next video.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance, bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man.
I'm walking so girly right now.
Identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as
Nope.
well.
Ruined it.
Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later. Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off. Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this over.
It's raining at nighttime. There's no one around. We're totally safe.
That's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Won't be able to pick this.
No luck? Guess we'll need to find a key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
You figure a robot might have some, like, super strength or something to help him out. Whatever. Either way, I kind of want to try something right about now. In the next part. We'll see if it works out. That totally hit me in the face. Where's Dog? Dog meat. Come on, buddy. Always lagging behind. You slow son of a bitch. Literally. Hi, Nick. How you doing down there? Oh my god. What the... Wow. Why did the ramp retract? Oh man, how far did I get thrown back? Whatever. The video's almost over, it doesn't matter.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this.
Well, thank you all for watching, and I'll be back in a minute.